Hi there, this is iMaven's Rants and Raves, Australia's premier recruitment podcast. I am Nitha Coetzer and I rant about your frustrations of all things recruitment, and I rave about the cool and wonderfully new happenings in recruitment. Be it technology, people, laws, or just general stupidity, nothing is off limits. Guaranteed, employer or recruiter, sooner or later we will hit on one of your pet peeves or all-time favorite topics.
Hi, Nitha Coetzer here, and welcome to the iMaven podcast. I was listening to Peter Giannoli's 24/7 marketing podcast the other day, how to create a razor-sharp, unique selling proposition. And today I will guide you through a few steps on how to create your USP as a recruiter. In the 24/7 marketing podcast, Peter uses the example of 5 shoeshine guys from the same background and how they differentiate themselves from each other with their unique selling proposition. I always wish these guys will use recruitment as an example to make my life easier, right? But of course, things are never that simple. So I had to think, how can I take Peter's suggestions and make it relevant to us recruiters? Whether you were forced to start out on your own because of COVID or other circumstances, or even while you're recruiting as part of a large established firm, you need to understand your own and your company's unique selling proposition, your USP. Can you stop this podcast now and recite to yourself in 3 sentences or less what your USP is? Try it. And no lame reasons such as the industry has so many bad recruiters, you only have to be a bit better than the average to make a difference. That's not how it works. You need to ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Why does my business exist? 2. Why do I offer the kind of services I do? And 3. Why would clients and candidates pick me over all the other recruiters? If you can articulate the answers to those 3 questions, you will realize the competitive edge you have, and it will help you build a compelling story that will help you win business. I'm going to talk through a few steps you can take starting today that will help you build your story to win business and engage more clients. First though, you need to understand who you are doing business with and who you want to do business with. A lot of recruiters and agencies nowadays specialize, which I think is the best way to go. But still within their specialization, they want to be all things to all companies. That is just not possible. Okay, let's start with step number 1. Create a list of what you know about your target candidates and clients, what their needs are and how you address those needs. Remember that as a recruiter, you will have 2 very different audiences, clients and candidates. And in a candidate-driven market, they're just as important to your business. Think of this exercise as signing up to a dating app. When you sign up and create your profile with your likes and dislikes, hobbies, requirements, adventures, there are hundreds, if not thousands of matches to your profile. But would you want to date all of them? No. You are going to swipe left or right based on what you know you want to accomplish right now and for the future. Number 2, list what you think is great about your services. What can you offer your clients and candidates that makes you stand out? It could be the recruitment services you offer, the large network of specialist candidates, or your knowledge of your industry even. Whatever you think your USP is. And it isn't discounted fees. Undercutting the competition is not something to be proud of. It's not good for the industry, and guaranteed it will come back to bite you in the backside. And nobody will trust your pricing because they know you are Discount Joe, always willing to go lower. So stick to offering a fair fee for your work and focus on sharpening your USP. You will not be sorry. Number 3, now for the hardest part. Sometimes what we think is our USP, our strengths, aren't actually our strengths at all. To confirm what you deem your USP to be, you must find proof. Now you need to look at hard data for confirmation. And no, not your buddy on a Friday afternoon at the pub who tells you you're doing a great job. Data can tell you clearly if your strengths are really what you think. Look at your CRM. See where you've made your most placements. For example, you may think you are great at placing technical candidates because that is what you like to do, and that's where you think you have your best and your biggest networks. But when you look at your database, you may have had more success, for instance, in placing project managers and business analysts. Also, what do people who have worked with you in the past think is great about you? This is important feedback. Don't ignore it. Reviews can give you great insight into what actually wins you business. So pay close attention to what your clients have to say, good or bad. Some of the first places to look would be your reviews on Google Reviews and LinkedIn recommendations. But if this is looking a bit empty, reach out personally to your best clients and ask. You can tell them you are rebranding and you want to know from them what was good or bad in your dealings with them. People love giving feedback like that when they are asked. Number 4, who are your true competitors? Once you know what your true strengths are, you can map them against your competitors. Too many recruiters say, I'm honest, I care, I can find the best candidates. Well, here's a newsflash. So does everyone else. How are you different? Knowing where your competitors fall short is how you identify gaps that you can use as opportunities to win business. Make no mistake, it isn't just looking at your competitors' weaknesses, but also acknowledging their strengths. As recruiters, it's amazing how adverse we are to acknowledge what our competitors are good at and how we can learn from them. So right now, list 5 of your main competitors and then name the 3 things they do well and the 3 things they suck at. Competitor analysis is key to success in any business, and yours should not be different. Number 5. Once you've done this, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What can you do that speaks to a new trend in your market? Are you using technology in an innovative way? Are you willing to take risks that speak directly to those clients and candidates at the forefront of your specialism? If so, make sure they are on your list from step number 1. And if they're not, what could you implement that would put you front and center of their minds and make you the competition to watch? Number 6, the last step. Now that you have all this information, use it to develop a compelling company story that will influence everything in your business, from your sales strategy to your key messaging and your marketing. That will be your unique selling proposition. Okay, so that's it for iMaven, the podcast. This is Nitha Coetzer saying bye for now and happy hunting.
That was iMaven's Rant and Rave. iMaven is an Australian-based marketplace which was designed to make the recruitment process easy, dynamic, and competitive for employers and recruiters. At iMaven, we believe in the value of recruiters, and this podcast serves to help spread the word. If you are an employer or a recruiter who wants to know more about using iMaven for your business, go to our website, iMaven.com.au. iMaven is designed by recruiters who understand the recruitment process and the satisfaction in placing the right person in the right job. Look us up, iMaven.com.au.